My dear Darwin, do you think our young friend here, equipped with a multiplicity of talents, might be enough to ensure Mr. Hammond safe passage?
I do not believe I've had the pleasure of meeting a Mr. Hammond.
A mutual friend of ours. He arrives in London today.
From South Africa, no less.
Mr. Hammond is possessed of both tremendous wealth and charming innocence.
Which makes him rather attractive prey for some of our great city's less savory inhabitants. We fear he'll need a more robust escort than two old men might provide.
I'm actually rather busy.
We have already told him to expect you.
His train should have arrived 10 minutes ago.
Then I shan't keep him waiting.
Splendid.
Off you go.
Mr. Hammond, I believe?
That is correct.
Evie Fry. Mr. Dickens sent me to meet you.
Oh, good old Dickens. How very kind of him. Lead on, then. London. Can't say I've missed the weather. My father passed away recently, and I have come home to settle his affairs. Also, I am to be married.
You don't sound too eager for the happy event.
I have never even met my future bride, Bella Wilton. It was all arranged for me. She may be a good woman, or she may not. I stand to inherit a vast sum. Can I be certain that the lady is not simply in it for the money?
Togs. Care to trade them for mine?
By Jove, you're handy to have around. I fear my wealth attracts too much attention. London. Can't say I've missed the weather. My father passed away recently, and I have come home to settle his affairs. Also, I am to be married.
Togs. Care to trade them for mine?
By Jove, you're handy to have around. I fear my wealth attracts too much attention. That did give me an idea. Perhaps I can test my bride's sincerity. I am now officially dead and have thus shed my fortune. I shall meet Bella Wilton as a nobody. We shall see if she'll have me now. Come, we must dispose of my body. Find us a carriage to take us to the river. Good work. How exciting! This is like something out of a novel. Excellent. Now let us go and meet my fiancée. I can't wait to see her response. I feel quite liberated, as if a great weight has been lifted from my shoulders. After this, just to be sure, would you take me to my fiancée's house? I shall deliver the sad news myself.
Don't you think that's a little risky?
She has never set eyes on me. Besides, I need to ascertain whether I like her as well. And I want to see how she reacts to the news of my death. Come on, hurry up! This is taking far too long. You're going the wrong way, I'm sure of it. Please hurry, I'm very anxious to meet Miss Wilson. Miss Wilson?
Yes?
My name is John Rokesmith. I'm afraid I have some terrible news for you.
Oh?
Your fiancé, John Hammond, was found dead in the River Thames this morning.
Oh, how awful! Poor Mr. Hammond. I am at a loss at what to say to you, sir. You must forgive me.
She is delightful. Why, I do believe I love her.
I hope she's more intrigued than she is appalled.
You remember that young lady I was engaged to marry before I faked my death so that I could see what sort of woman she was? Well, I have good news. I'm now in love with her and I want to marry her after all. I need you to help me. I have a rather artful plan. You, playing the part of a ruffian, will kidnap her. Then you must bring her to where I am waiting. I shall leap from a shadowy corner and beat you to a pulp, thereby saving her life and winning her heart.
Have you thought this through?
Now, put me down somewhere insalubrious and I shall ready an ambush for you. Somewhere in Lambeth should suffice. This'll do. Looks rough enough. Off you go and nab her. She's at Waterloo Station, I believe. Oh, and make sure you play your part well.
coming with me!
Oh! Stop! Help! Oh my goodness! Unhand me this instant! What is the meaning
I have
of
a
this?
good reason for doing this. I hope. You're coming with
Terribly
me!
inappropriate. Oh! Stop! Help! Oh my goodness! We make for a peculiar pair. You'll be found out in no time. Unhand me this instant! Is there nothing I can say to make you release me? What is the meaning of this?
I can't believe I agreed to this nonsense. You're coming with me!
Oh! Stop! Help! This is terribly inappropriate. Oh my goodness! We make for a peculiar pair. You'll be found out in no time. Unhand me this instant! I have no money, you know. You should be sorely disappointed if you think you shall profit from this. Is there nothing I can say to make you release me? Why are you doing this? Do not say anything. What is the meaning of this? I demand you explain yourself at once. This is terribly inappropriate. Help! This brute has abducted me!
Unhand her, ruffian! I shall save you, madam, for I am John Hammond, your fiancé.
What?
En garde!
This is all rather suspicious. Can you explain what is happening?
Unhand her, ruffian! I shall save you, madam, for I am John Hammond, your fiancé.
What?
En garde! Take this, you rogue!
This is all rather
Take
suspicious.
your punishment! I say, this is getting... Ah, clearly, I am your better. Take this, you rogue! Take your punishment! This is I say, this is getting a little too real. You're not actually trying to kill me, are you? Take this, you rogue! Take your punishment! Ah, clearly, I am your better. Take this, you rogue! Take your punishment! Ah, clearly, I am your better. This has gone too far. Please stop. I say, this is getting a little too real. Take this.
What a happy coincidence that you were here to save me.
Wasn't it? And if you will allow me, my dearest Bella, I shall forever be by your side to protect you from this day forth. Come, my dear, let us be gone from this terrible place, and I shall explain all.
I'm certain Mr. Dickens and Mr. Darwin would like to know of their friend's good fortune.
And so all's well that ends well. Our young lovers are united at last and will soon marry.
I, too, hope to meet a man who will fake his own death and arrange my abduction just to see if I can be trusted.
And by the looks of you, they really hit it off.
I must say, it's all rather exciting. I do love these sorts of tales.
It all feels strangely familiar. I wonder why. We should drink to John Hammond and his unconventional idea of courtship.
Indeed. To John Hammond, our mutual friend.